Nigeria stand up, Nigeria stand up. Join me say, yeah, we're a great nation. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
At DSAG Engineering and Services, we anticipate, manage, and deliver. Since 2000, we have been a leading EPC company, ensuring customer satisfaction through quality service and timely delivery. With integrity, proficiency, and innovation at our core, we provide world-class solutions tailored to your needs. From engineering designs and construction to procurement, manpower outsourcing, and maritime supplies, DSAG delivers excellence. Partner with us today. Visit www.dsag.net or call +23 4807 254 8724. DSAG Engineering and Services, anticipate, manage, deliver.
Nigeria hasn't always justified the faith of its people, but there comes a time when you are pushed to the wall and there's nowhere to go but up.
If we just decide in our hearts that we want to believe in Nigeria and we want to take steps every day to make this country a better place.
This is our dream, and a new Nigeria is that dream that we so much seek and desire.
The destiny of Nigeria is in our hands. We are the country. The country is us.
We are Nigeria.
We are that turning point generation. We are Nigeria. We are the future.
We are the future. We are the dream. We are the nation, we are part of this. Yes, we are so amazing, that's the least we shall be. At the heart of the nation, changing history. How can they say that we are finished? We have just begun. When we have nowhere else to run to, we have nowhere else to go. So get out of the way of the land of our dreams. We are the nation, we are part of this. Oh, we are the nation, we are part of this. Whoa, carry the song, carry the sound. The future is here, the future is here. Goodbye yesterday, tomorrow is now for the taking. The future is here. I am the future. future is here. The future has come.
The future is not a time zone that is yet to come. The future is everything that we can be but have not yet become. The future is everything that we can do but have not yet done. The future is here, the future is now. So go ahead and deliver the future, because you can, because you must. Together we will.
The land is green, it's green, oh, oh. The land is green, it's green, can't you see? I can see all the harvest is ready, 'cause he told me so. It's green and it's all mine. As the clouds go gray, the thunder roars and the earth sings. The season's just beginning. The sunlight it hides as the clouds make way for the pouring of my blessings. I will not be afraid. I see it now, I understand, I know. So I embrace it, dance in the rain. It's for my seed to grow, for every prayer and every seed I've sown. The Lord of the harvest knows I'm reaping back 100-fold. The land is green, it's green, oh, oh. The land is green, it's green, can't you see? The harvest is ready, 'cause the Lord of the harvest told me so. It's green for me. It's green for me. Standing alone can be a heavy load, but my vows I won't be breaking. Though my heart is aching, I got a word and I won't let go. It's your will I'm seeking, so I keep on believing. I see it now, I understand, I know. So I embrace it, dance. Once again it's time for me to grow. For every prayer and every tear I've sown, Lord of the harvest knows I'm reaping joy 100-fold. The land is green, it's green, oh, oh. The land is green, it's green, can't you see? The harvest is ready, 'cause the Lord of the harvest told me so. It's green for me. I thought it was over, thought you were done with me, but we're just beginning. Whoa, my life is a journey. I will walk with you, I will go where you want me to. Yes, I will go. Come on.
At DSAG Engineering and Services, we anticipate, manage, and deliver. Since 2000, we have been a leading EPC company, ensuring customer satisfaction through quality service and timely delivery. With integrity, proficiency, and innovation at our core, we provide world-class solutions tailored to your needs. From engineering designs and construction to procurement, manpower outsourcing, and maritime supplies, DSAG delivers excellence. Partner with us today. Visit www.dsag.net or call +23 4807 254 8724. DSAG Engineering and Services, anticipate, manage, deliver.
All right, you're welcome back from that break, and we'll be taking a look at the state of the nation and focusing on Nigeria's escalating security challenges and what must be done now. Before we go, I'll give you a brief rundown of major security incidents that we've had recently, as at the time of putting this packaging this episode together. We've had the Kogi State attack. I think that Kogi State was last week, where armed gangs attacked communities in Ajaokuta and Dekina, leaving residents displaced. Then there have been Kaduna highway kidnappings. There have been fresh abduction along the Kaduna-Abuja corridor, including commuters and traders. Even a couple of weeks back, if you push it back a bit, even in Edo State too, there were reports of kidnapping and along the highway. Then there have been bandit raids in the Bungudu villages in Zamfara State, Bungudu and Zomi village, where homes were razed and residents were kidnapped. So then we also have issues in Niger State, where at some point bandits blocked the road and were collecting levies from farmers. That also was an issue. And we had Northwest schoolgirls kidnapping. We had dozens of schoolgirls abducted from government school. We had the Catholic school, we had school in Niger. We had people being kidnapped from churches, and like people like these people just go to public places and just pack the people away. And dozens of national outrage, there have been national outrage and even worldwide condemnation that have been ongoing. So we also have the president, as at this morning, we got that from the Daily, where the president gave an order that there should be area surveillance around the flashpoints, so to speak, the areas where these security issues have been arising. So that have been from the president. There have been military deployments. There have been Operation Hadarin Daji, Operation Safe Haven. There have been the Joint Task Force in the Northwest. And currently, it looks like I do not think the issue is. I do not really think it's an escalating issue, so to speak. I actually don't believe that is an issue that just started getting a lot of attention from the public media. So we will go on that, we will talk about that, but before we do that, we'll just take a very short, quick break, and then we'll come back, we'll have our guest with us. Stay tuned.
At DSAG Engineering and Services, we anticipate, manage, and deliver. Since 2000, we have been a leading EPC company, ensuring customer satisfaction through quality service and timely delivery. With integrity, proficiency, and innovation at our core, we provide world-class solutions tailored to your needs. From engineering designs and construction to procurement, manpower outsourcing, and maritime supplies, DSAG delivers excellence. Partner with us today. Visit www.dsag.net or call +23 4807 254 8724. DSAG Engineering and
Here we stand as a people with one song, with one voice. We're a nation undivided and poised. as a people with one heart for one cause. We're determined to rebuild and restore. Where freedom, rights, and truth prevails. Our land where there's hope for us all. Our land where there's hope for us all. We'll defend our land. We believe in this nation, and we know we'll get there. We'll defend our land. We believe in Nigeria and the promise she holds, and that one day we'll shine like the sun. We're a great nation. Though we are many people, different tribes, different tongues, we're united in our strength and resolve to uphold the honor of our land and for generations to come.
All right, welcome back. So we'll be looking at the Nigeria escalating security challenges and what must be done now. And we have with us in the studio Honorable Friday Wanozia. I hope I pronounced it correctly. He's a public affairs analyst. Honorable, you're welcome, sir.
Thank you very much, and God bless you.
Thanks for being here this morning. Now we'll take let's say a broad look at the situation, the assessment of the situation that is happening in Nigeria. You know, not very long ago, the president of the United States, Donald Trump, branded Nigeria a country of concern, country of interest, and we've been, I think, since that happened, there have been this onslaught of insecurity and bandits, terrorists, whether it's ISWAP, whether it's Boko Haram, whether it's bandits, whether it's headmen, whoever they are, but they've been a consistent onslaught on Nigerians since that announcement was made, since the American government declared their interest in Nigeria. And one thing that confuses me is the onslaught, is it a response? So that, do you believe is a response to that, or do you want to believe, like some people do, that it's a situation that has been on ground, but attention has not been given to it till the Americans paid attention?
Well, thank you very much. The bandits, they know, as dated long ago, even from the time of Obasanjo as the president of Nigeria. They've been operating. The time of Jonathan, the time of Buhari, and rest of them. They've been in presence. Their presence has been welfare. Even at the time, Nigeria had to acquire warplane to fight, 6 warplanes to fight all these terrorists. So then you can call them bandits, you can call them Boko Haram. All of them are terrorist groups. But the major thing is the world powers, let me say Europe and the US, United States of America have not taken cognizance or have not paid so much attention to the things happening in Nigeria as regards the security challenges. But all of a sudden, American president pronounced warning to Nigerian government that if they don't take care of this Christian genocide killing, that is going to do going to kind of do a reprisal attack on those Islamic terrorists that are fighting the Christians. But you notice in Nigerian setting, they wanted to cover it up to say there is no genocide killing. Even at the time, the governor of Benue State came up because as a Catholic priest, that there is no genocide killing. So many persons trying to say such, that there is no genocide killing on Christians. But Khan came up to counter it, that the Christians have been killed. Of course, you don't need a prophet to know that so many churches have been bombed. So many areas, so many universities in the north are not allowed to build churches. So Christians have been suffering so much. So there have been a time, so when they kidnap two persons, they'll find out this one is a Christian and this one is a Muslim. They will release the Muslim faithful and hold down to the Christian.
We have stories like that.
Yeah, yes. Even this that girl that everybody was talking about, all of a sudden nobody seemed to remember again. What's her name? That young girl that they said that she has given birth now. What's the name of this girl? That this from Chibok.
Okay.
From Chibok. They asked her to denounce her faith, so that she be released, but she refused. So the issue of this has been so much. But as soon as the American president gave that announcement that is going to wipe away all these terrorists, the Muslim terrorists fighting, within that time they were running away. But it's like something came up to them that if they chicken out, it will look as if they are afraid. I think that's why they had to come up to begin to attack again. If not, our Tucano. But the weak power in Nigeria has just been done. If not, Nigeria have 6 Tucanos. This warplane were acquired to fight all these bandits. Or why did they declare them terrorist group? It's just because if you just ordinary group of persons fighting or community clashes, you don't have the right. Constitution does not permit somebody to kill his persons. That's why they have to declare them terrorist group, so that they can now kill those persons who are fighting the Nigerian persons with all impunity. And they will now be justifiable by law. That's why they declare them terrorist group and acquired warplane to fight them. But ever since then, nothing has been done. I still remember when Jonathan was trying to fight all these persons. Buhari, before he came to power, came up to say that all this fight against the Boko Haram is a fight against his people. Meaning Boko Haram was more or less his people, either good people or bad people, but they were more or less Muslims, Muslim faithfuls. Because if you see anytime they are fighting or killing, they always shout one symbol, Allah Kobara, and that's a Muslim anthem. So most times you find out that that has been their usual way. And if you see the way they are going now, fighting, you just want to make people believe that whether America sounds warning or not, they are not ready to pipe low. They want to fight to make people feel they are not afraid of the Americans. But I think the American government has come to give another warning that American president does not give unnecessary threats. That anything he says, he will add action to it. Even though they have not come up to give an action, but they will never give all these ordinary threats that people used to know in Africa. So I think that's why they are stepping up their game. So make people believe that the threat, it cannot stop them.
Okay, now before we go more into the security challenges, there is an angle that I would love us to look into. Now, do you think the treatment or the reaction of the government on these bandits, or so to speak terrorists, do you think it is equal in the spread? Because they seem a very good example, which a lot of times we tend to shy away of, is the treatment of IPOB, and you compare it with the treatment of bandits. Just before Nnamdi Kanu was sentenced, for instance, I read on the papers that a Boko Haram commander who was responsible for some bombings at that time was given 20 years imprisonment. Then Nnamdi Kanu was sentenced to life imprisonment. Now, first of all, I know you are not a legal practitioner, but as somebody who lives in Nigeria, do you think there is a balance in equity in the way both are treated? And do you think that this disparity in this treatment is also an enabler for these bandits or these causes of insecurity in the country?
The issue of balance in treatment of persons that are sentenced is a different thing. It's just a matter, when you go to court, the judge will not say from the look of things or from what happened. You say from the evidence before me. Okay. They work according to the evidence, and what you pray in your suit, your prayers in your suit when you're filing your suit. These are the things and law stipulates how many years such thing can happen. But remember, there are cases where the same thing happen, but different jail terms. If for any reason you commit any offense, and when you are taken to court within the first 2-3 appearance, you accept that you have erred. And sometimes there can be plea bargain. So, okay, please, I've done wrong in this area. Let's negotiate and see what we can do about it. Then your DJ terms will be reduced, because it's not allowed the government to spend all the years and resources trying that case beyond a reasonable conviction. So, but whenever you keep denying, no, I'm not convinced, I did not commit any crime. When finally you are sentenced, it takes the full weight of the law, because there is the government must have exhausted all the windows that is supposed to be exhausted. So the issue of Nnamdi Kanu, of a truth, I'm not here to defend. I've been on air in different television stations, radio stations, talking on this matter, but I am not here to talk about it. Of a truth, what happened with Nnamdi Kanu on the case, you find out that Nnamdi Kanu, in a real sense, he started wrongly. The motive was okay, yes. We're fighting for the people of Biafra. It's not a mandate from Nnamdi Kanu. Even from Ojukwu era, it dated beyond 1960. When there were this issue of agitation, the Biafrans were this, even before Nigeria got independence. You can see there was Eastern region. When the white men came to rule before independence, you saw the Aba women riot that was 1939. Was long before our independence. These are the areas that show identity. And if you see that in other areas there was direct rule, in the Eastern region there was indirect rule. So the East have identified themselves, and they used to know this one of Biafra. Even before, what led to Nigerian Civil War, was it not Biafra and that were not part of Nigeria? That's led to, so it's not Nnamdi Kanu. Even before Nnamdi Kanu was born, this issue of Biafra has been. But Nnamdi Kanu was something different. After the Nigerian Civil War, there was issue of no victor, no vanquish. Ojukwu was not sentenced, Effiong was not sentenced, all the people that fought in the side of Biafra against Nigeria, nobody was sentenced. They said it was issue of Nigeria, so nobody should be sentenced. But this one of Nnamdi Kanu came up in this way. Nnamdi Kanu started the agitation, which other people have been agitating, and had so many followers. But within that period, there was some errors. It was just, if you are just focused on the legal aspect of it, or anyway, if there's going to be a succession, begin to do anything you need to do within the ambit of the law, nobody would have fought him. But this case now, it started by fighting the government. The issue of saying that Buhari was dead, that it was a Sudanese that was ruling Nigeria, emanated from Nnamdi Kanu. That's a treasonable felony. Because you are using the masses against the government. It's a treasonable felony. But those things were trashed. Okay, that though many things happened at a time, the worst that was this ECN, Eastern Security Network. That so many people were killed. These people that were killed were not the people holding Biafra from existence. And there was a time of this sit-at-home syndrome in Nigeria. But not only that, this issue of Nnamdi Kanu was more of political. And at the time Nnamdi Kanu was initially arrested, they sent him to jail. Some persons, Abaribe, that this our former deputy senate president, Ekweremadu, and one other person stood bail for him, that they should give him to them on bail, and if he runs away, they will bring him. And there was one of the clauses that if for any reason they refuse to bring him, their position as senators they will be impeached as senators. So they gave their position online for him. But that same Ekweremadu went to Germany for just a visit. They call it New Year Festival. He wants to celebrate with the Igbos in Germany, and was beaten, messed up in Germany by same Nnamdi Kanu, who he stood bay for. So all the upper body of the Igbos is Organized Ndigbo. So on that Organized Ndigbo, where all the big men, all the politicians, all these Iwanyang with them, all of them, in fact, all the rich men in Igbo land, they belong to that organization. And that's where they've been discussing the Igbo affair. He just decided to make sure that that organization no longer works, was campaigning against it, and people seem to believe more in this thing. And now he was fighting all the politicians that if anybody comes abroad, he will organize his people to beat them and mess them up, that they should not go near a foreign land. And that's where they always go to take for their solace. So, and now they were afraid of him going abroad, where they usually go to. Now, the ones that are not supposed to go to abroad, in Nigeria that we used to have one position or of recognition, the Honest Ndigbo messed up, and every other person was just under fear because of that sit-at-home syndrome. So now we kind of was stressing them.
We need to move on, sir.
Okay.
Because you seem to have you have a idea of all that happened, which is a good thing. But one thing I took out from all you said was the case of Nnamdi Kanu is isolated. It's like I think if I'm going to draw an inference from what you said, legal cases are treated in isolation most often.
Yeah.
The judge does not have to start looking at, because they tried somebody 2 days ago and sentenced that person first. This one, especially since from what you described, the offenses are different.
No, they do because legal cases, they quote cases that so thing was done, so thing was done. They quote cases, but the issue now, the people that were supposed to quote those cases, remember, this has been in cell for the past 6 years. For the past 6 years, he sacked his lawyers, and remember, all the people that were standing for him were son, and the judge is a son, so they know how to meet themselves. Say, please, for a son to lose a case, it's very, very embarrassing to him. Say, please, I don't want this case to go the other way around. Let's keep adjourning it until God knows when. But when he sacked those persons, consider how many weeks. Consider how many weeks before he was jailed. So we removed the people, the thing that was holding him.
All right, so let's get back to the Nigeria security challenges. You've explained why this attack seems to be happening simultaneously in multiple regions. It's almost looking like it's a coordinated. But now, the one of the major concerns I have is it's not just enough to be taking lives. It's not just enough to be destroying property. They go to secondary schools, especially in the northwest region, and to start kidnapping these children, to the point that a lot of schools in those regions have been shut down, right? So do you have any take on why those schools in the northwest, from Chibok down to Niger State, why do they remain soft targets despite all because like you said, this is not a today's matter. It has been, so one would expect that by now there should be some level of security before in those regions. But why do you think it's still a soft target for this bandit? How do you think, why is it easy for a group of armed criminals to just ride their bikes and their vehicles, enter a government school, pack everybody, and drive out safely?
All right. The issue is sometimes there is sabotage. Okay. There's sabotage. Like this issue of these two generals that were, one has been killed, they've shown the picture, but the other one, nobody has known much about him. That one that was lying down in their healers, nobody knows much about him. People say it's possible he has been killed, others say it's possible he's still alive, maybe until we hear much about him. But these persons call Nigeria, they call their colleagues, and all the information was with their colleagues. All of a sudden, the enemies came to rescue them. It came to their aid, came to them with the intention of coming to rescue them, without knowing that they're enemies. So the issue of going to these government schools to carry this person, despite the security in those areas, sometimes you find out that there's sabotage. When these persons are coming, after all, who are these bandits? They don't live in the moon. They're not living elsewhere. They're living with us. So many of these persons know them. If at all your brother, your sister is one of them, you know that this person has left the house. It's one of these persons doing this. Just like the way bunkering was going on in Niger Delta. Some of the Niger Deltans know the people doing the bunkering. But when government asks them who are these bunkerers, they say they don't know, whereas they know. So it's a kind of conniver. People have been conniving with these persons. And if you see that all the bullets and arms they are using, where are they getting it from? They are getting it from, some of them are getting it from, some of the arms are even directly from the military, because they give it to their colleagues for returns. You know? So all these ones, and look at it, they have not gone to any government, any public school to carry. They go to either Catholic school or a boarding school where the rich men children are. They will target rich people, because these are the only person that can speak out. If you just go to one Okedegbe primary school in the north, nobody talks about it. They say, I believe them. After all, those children say, we won't go there smoking go with you. They don't even mind about it. So they are looking for rich people's children where they concentrated, and that's the only place they can get them. If you go to university environment, cultism is enough war for them. So that's exactly what's happening.
What immediate steps do you think our government can do?
The only thing government can do is reshufflement. Reshufflement. Reshuffle the military. Okay. They should reshuffle. Because if you notice that these same persons, remember, any time there is a kind of reshufflement in the management of the ministry, that's the organogram, that another chief of army staff, another chief of defense, you see bombing. Because it's like the one in position is always looking for a way to support the other one, because there's a kind of indictment that is not doing well. So okay, let's see how the other one will do it better. And so they know. You see all these bandits, all these Boko Haram, all the terrorists in the northeast and northwest, all those soldiers, because they have more persons in the military, they know all of them. Well, the issue they are acquaintances. They're either cousins or village persons or whatever, one thing or the other, and they don't want to fight. Just like if your community is fighting another community and your sister is married in that other neighboring community, as the case of land dispute, you find out that when your sister's child is in the war front and you are in the war front the other way, you hardly can shoot your sister's child. Whereas there's a crisis, you are killing this side, your sister's child will not kill you. And if they are planning to attack, you'll be the first person to call your cousin, say, don't go this time more. And as you are telling him don't go, or he has told other persons, or that we are coming from this side, do the same thing. So it's the same way Nigerian army is working with the bandits. They have their informants in Nigerian army, and Nigerian army have their informants in the bandits. So they are working hand in hand until they have to make a total reshufflement of all these things, that the people who know that area will not work. That is why you see that all the local vigilantes are doing better, just because their direct brothers are victims. And as soon as they kidnap their villagers, they say, okay, not be Musa and Yusuf, now then go carry them, or we'll go carry them back too. We'll go carry their brother. I remember the case in Borno State, where some persons were kidnapped. As soon as they were kidnapped, they just went to the families of those persons that kidnapped them, catch their mothers and fathers, and carry all of them, that if you don't bring these people back, we'll kill your brothers too. In less than 3 days' time, they returned all the people kidnapped with 30,000 naira each for transport. So imagine, meaning they knew the persons, but in other case when they were not affected, they hardly can behave that way. But military as an intelligent department, because in military they have the intelligence department, they have intelligent information, or they know all the people involved, but because they don't want to say it out. And you see that some of them have suffered some problems when they speak out. They say, why did you kill? We have seen in this Nigeria where some military personnel were sacked for killing a bandit. So why did you kill repented bandits? Why did you kill? So anybody they kill, they assume it's a repented bandit. And if you kill a repented bandit, about 2 of them came back. They were detained for 6 months for killing bandits that were fighting them. They said they killed repented bandits, but they didn't talk about the bandits that were the ones they killed. But now they have repented. So they know they don't want to fight, the willpower. So if not, why have we not been using our Tucano? Tucano does not respect anybody. Just go there, drop the bomb. Americans, as they say, they have the map. If you have watched any Google map, if you just bring out the Google map, check, look at this place you are operating from, you will see that including the streets and the houses, if you keep zooming in, zooming in, zooming in, you get to see individuals in that place. So Americans, and this Google map is from the US, they have every accurate information about what's going on. So it's just a matter of throwing bombs. Nigerians want.
Two questions that I will take as an offshoot from your this your recent comments. Take it one after the other. The first one, you mentioned local vigilantes.
Yes.
That gives some credence to community policing, so to speak.
Yeah.
Now, an aspect of community policing, if we want to break it down into a bigger space before we take it down to the lower space, is state policing. Right now, there are a lot of public actors that believe that state policing would really help in curbing these security challenges, because all this needing to wait for somebody in Abuja to give directives to somebody who is in Borno State, for example, takes a lot of time, and there are a lot of bureaucratic bottlenecks in between. So people are calling for state policing. Now, my question to you is, as a Nigerian, looking at how our security apparatus is being set up, do you believe that we are ready for state policing, or do we implement kind of a hybrid community security structure, sort of what we have with the local vigilantes, so to speak?
If we go for state policing, through federalism, in every real federal environment, is state policing that we practice. But in our case, an outstanding law has been given. Go and wipe out all these terrorists. Yeah. You say you are waiting for instruction from Abuja. Abuja has given the instruction. What is still keeping the persons? It's willpower. But if they come down to state policing, the fear of state policing is that governors are already emperors. Yes. If you see, if the easiest way to make power is to go into politics. As soon as you go into politics, all those state police become your property, your tools to operate to oppress your opponents. So that's the skepticism about state policing. But in the terms of fighting, there is no time Nigeria will begin to have, because these territorial enemies are not done by state policing. It's done by military. And military, there's no country that have two military commands. The military is always from the central command. It's only one super commander, which is the president of that country, that talks about the military. And state police don't fight all these terrorists. Once it's a terrorist, it's already an external enemy. That's the jurisdiction of the military to fight. So the police, vigilante, can go within their environment to fish out all those people constituting nuisance or causing problems for them. But it's not the real duty of the police, because police fight crime within the confined environment too. So state policing may not be the best way to do. After all, when they make it state policing, the same commissioner of police will be their brothers, and you dare not kill their brother. You understand? So I don't think the state policing is the best way. The only best way is that if you know in this, as we have been told, that Sambisa forest, they stay there, go and scatter the place with bomb. Once you do it many places, and they use the real map to cast it. After all, the general that was killed later, he sent a map to them that this is where I am. That same map, use that same map to trace your enemies and kill them, flush them. So what we're saying now, it's not really state policing, because state police don't fight terrorists. It's the military that fight terrorists. So about the bandits.
Now, in your earlier comment too, you also mentioned the use of technology. I think you mentioned this their fighter.
The fighter jet, yeah, Tucano.
The Tucano fighter jet. Now, do you think we are there technologically too? Like, in terms of our technological development, are we there, or do more investment needs to be made, considering drones, surveillance technology, drones? What other modern technology do you think we should adopt to help us in this fight against this insecurity?
These Boko Haram people are not stronger than Biafran soldiers that Nigeria fought in 1966 to 1970. And yet they fought the real war. There were bombs here and there. So let's try first with what we have. These are all these fighter jets. These are what other countries are using. We are not saying they should bring with all these chemicals of mass destruction before they will fight. Go and use your bomb. Go and use your gun. You have all these things. All the machine guns are there. Go and fight them. Or is it? Do we need Americans to come and stay in Kaduna Road to see all the people blocking the road, collecting tax before people go to their farm? They are there. Or is it that somebody who pays a kind of stipends to a bandit today, tomorrow you see that bandit? Is it that he does not know where the bandits are? That when he's giving the money, it's okay. It's just like checkpoint.
Several meetings with these bandits.
So where they?
We even know their faces now.
Yeah, they'll be coming. Where were they? They will come on air to show these things. Is it not network they're using? Is it that those networks don't know them? They are looking for them. They will come on air and give information, send WhatsApp, send messages, and we'll see it, and we'll be reading the news of bandits, and we don't know how to get them, but we'll know how to get the information. We have their phone numbers. It's just the willpower. So if we don't need all this technological know-how to be able to fight them, all we just need that. Okay, today, if at all, you see that in the case of let's just narrow it down. Sometimes, although our governor is doing very well, it's unlike this example may not be applicable to this our governor. But before now, you see that a road will be abandoned for a donkey year. But as soon as one man, a very, very notable person, dies in an accident because of that bad spot, they go and fix that road in less than few days. So, not as if they don't know. So as soon as their persons are affected, they will step up their game. But now they are still making some money. That's why when Buhari arrested a special advisor to the president on security matters, they said no, he was sick, want to go abroad for treatment. Say, do you know how many people that died because he did not use the money given to him for security to buy the arms? So if he's sick and die, it's good. At least they will see his cost to bury. And so same thing. So they are not fighting because it has not affected them. As soon as they are affected, their father, their mother killed, they will step up the game and get back. So they know what to do, but they refuse to do it.
So we take a quick break and we'll come back. We'll look at the solutions and the national security roadmap that can be recommended for whoever is in charge or is responsible for this securing the country. So stay tuned to TVM Express and we'll be back shortly.
Of mine, Nigeria on my mind, born in diversity, blessed beyond compare. Ooh, through these 100 years, our struggles and through our fears, we're strong in our unity. Peace, our destiny. Here we are, standing tall. We're standing tall. We are one. We are 100 years of unity. Nigeria, we will stand. Oh, this land of mine, Nigeria, on my mind, I pledge to you my loyalty, my love, my ability. Ooh, and as we celebrate ourselves, we shall protect adversities. We are one. 100 years. 100 years. Unity. Nigeria. Nigeria. We will stand. Tatted on the mountain, shouted in the valley. Nigeria has come a long, long way.
On a journey to our future
Of brighter and better days.
Together we will make it strong and invincible.
We are on our way. Oh yeah.
One nation, indefeasible.
Nigeria
Oh,
is
yeah.
here to stay. We are standing tall as a nation.
Standing tall
Through adversity. We are one. 100 years.
Nigeria. We will stand.
Standing tall.
We're still together.
All right, you're welcome back. And if you've been following us and you want to catch all that have been spoken or that our guest has been talking about, please do go to our YouTube page. We are there live. You could go back and catch the conversation on our YouTube page at TVM_Metro Media, and you will not regret it. I also understand that we've been having some challenges with our audio. Rest assured it has been sorted out. It's part of the reason why I'm even recommending you go to our TVM YouTube page and see it there and just listen to what has been going on, because we have to continue on live, because we're coming live at the TVM studios in the metropolitan town of Warri. All right, Honorable Sir. Now, I would like to ask, if you were to advise the National Security Advisor today, just give us 3 urgent steps that you would recommend to him in order to manage this whole situation.
All right, thank you very much. If they are killing our people, and we say we are seeing it, somebody said, I will come and kill the people killing your people. I don't see any reason why we should resist the Americans from coming to our assistance. They didn't say they are coming to take over the Nigerian presidency. Neither are they saying they are going to bring Americans to be governors of Nigerian states. So they say they are bringing their military apparatus to fight for us. They didn't tell us we are going to pay them. Though, why are we resisting it? Why are we fighting, calling conference to say, no, they should not come? Meaning we are enjoying it. So the first advice I will give, let's invite somebody that has a better strength to help us fight the war, if the war is too big for us. But not at this time, it's not if, because it's already big for us. We've been fighting this war for a very long time. And we notice that any time they hold such people fighting, killing the Nigerians, they say, you see the human rights activists will come, right to life. Rights, they have their right, Is it that the bandits have more rights than the people they have killed? Because if you sentence them to 20 years imprisonment, what about the person they killed? What about the family they wiped out? How many years are they going to stay before they will resurrect them? So,
some people will argue that allowing another nation to come into maybe put their footprint in terms of their military arsenal on our country is a recipe for future disaster.
If it's, so we don't want future disaster, but we're facing sudden disaster. Disaster is disaster. So instead of us to die today in order to preserve tomorrow, let us kill the people today. Then we'll look for a way to negotiate and avoid the death of tomorrow. Disaster is already taking place. You say you don't want future disaster, but we're enjoying the present disaster. Why the people taking that decision? Because it has not affected them. Just like when they stopped Okada in Warri, so many Okada riders were crying that because how many Okada men, their families are suffering. But ever since, you know what somebody said, you are talking about it because your brother has not broken leg in Okada. If you're a victim of Okada accident, you won't talk about it. Yeah. So all these ones saying because of future disaster, they should not come, so they will not overthrow the government, they will not dictate the pace. But people are dying. They are not interested in how many people. They don't want them to dictate the pace, but so that they will not lose their positions. But they want people to lose their life and families. Let them come. We are ready to lose if we cannot survive what we are supposed to do.
Right, now let's talk about how do you think the government should deal with these kidnappers and bandits? Like Shigumi has been calling for the government to negotiate. Now, do you think the government should negotiate with these bandits, or should they use force? Or do you think they should be strategy in dealing with all these people?
The man calling for negotiation should be arrested because he knows who to negotiate with. If you say let's negotiate with who we don't know, how are we going to negotiate? Just like a Christian say wants to negotiate with the devil, and you don't know the devil's address. How do you negotiate with him? So somebody who said, you remember in the issue of Kaduna, there was a crisis when they were saying that why even Borno State, that I'm supposed to be the one to negotiate. Why did you appoint another person? Federal government bringing other person from other places to negotiate in my state. Meaning you know the people to negotiate with. And you don't want to tell them, let's wipe them out. Because the law says, if you kill, either they kill you or they will go behind the bar for killing because you are taking life. But all you want to do, let them give you all the hundreds of millions to go and negotiate with them and share them. Okay, now I've discussed with them, don't bomb for the next 3 weeks because the discussion. But when they refuse to bring another one, bomb. So they are just seen as a business. Anybody who says Nigeria should negotiate with the bandits should first of all be heard because he knows the bandit he wants to negotiate with. Because we don't know them. That's the assumption. So we don't know who to negotiate with. So we don't need negotiation.
Okay. Now, talking about schools, this plethora of insecurity happening in our schools, how do you think we can make the schools safer for our children? Because it's why I feel so bad and I feel so sad when you see little children coming to narrate experience that even an adult cannot imagine for himself. So how can we make the schools safer for our children?
The only way to make the schools safer for our children is to stop the bandits. If you kill the person killing the students,
no, the students in the process of trying to stop the bandits, what do we do? Like,
incessant bombing. Incessant bombing. Somebody that's receiving bombing on 24 hours won't have time to go and kidnap. Just continuous bombing them. Anywhere you see, you satellite to bomb them because there's no way you want to put in. How many soldiers are you going to put there? The soldiers will not be told when they come. And just one bullet can kill 7 soldiers. That's the one gun. One man can just come open fire on 7 soldiers. They will die. So next time, if you tell them to go to stand there, they say, no, the first people don't die. I'm not going to go. You know. So the best thing is just take war. They say the best form of defense is attack. So if you attack them, keep going, keep bombing them, they will run away from the shores of Nigeria. We won't see students to catch. So even the ones they catch, they will run and leave them. So we don't need to look for a way to protect these students. We kill them.
Now let's look at traditional rulers. Because traditional rulers, I believe traditional rulers have a huge role to play in this whole thing. We've heard the Sultan has been involved. We've heard a lot of things, especially the Northern traditional rulers have come out to say certain things. Now, do you think they should be given a more defined role? Like a more legal, not just defined, more legal, defined role in this whole security paper?
See, all those, they're just trying to drag the traditional rulers into it. Traditional rulers in Nigerian constitution are under the governor. Governor has all the security apparatus to guide him. How many soldiers, how many police are they giving to the traditional rulers? Is it not these traditional rulers they've been kidnapping every day? Yeah. They say they have rules. So even in villages, because all of us have different villages, how many children are obeying the traditional rulers? Traditional, most of them are poor people that even when they see local government chairman coming, they will stand up. They will even be jumping so that they will give them small stipends. These people don't have police escort. They don't have anybody escorting them. So they're even more handicapped than other persons. You say they should tell the kidnappers not to kidnap. Whereas the people with gun have said if you kidnap, we'll kill you. They are still kidnapping. America threatened, they are still kidnapping. Now a traditional ruler that is even looking for money to renovate his palace. He will tell the kidnappers to stop, and he say, okay, yes, sir. He will not do it. So the best alternative is to take the war to their place, their boats. You keep bombing them. We have all the bombs. We are not reserving it. We are not planning for another civil war. This is the only civil war we have. Let's fight the war. After all, some people are receiving salary for fighting. These are soldiers, Air Force, Navy. They are paying their salary, they are receiving retirement because they are prepared to fight for Nigeria. The war they have not fought. This is the opportunity to justify the salary. Take them out, fight the war. Not to just go there and drink all the action bitters and come back and sing all the jamboree songs. They should fight.
All right, Honorable, we have to wrap it because of time. But in closing, can you just a brief summary? What's your hope for the future of Nigerian security is?
Nigeria, not just the security, Nigeria is a very bright country. Nigeria is very, very okay. It's a good place. The only thing that few persons are stressing us, the bandits. If you look at the way the country is going, the country is developing, yes. Although you don't expect us to go at the same pace with US and UK. But Nigeria is growing. The time when all this digital economy was not in existence, we were so backward. But now we are trying to level up with them. Yeah, everything is becoming. Many times, even the other time, I wanted to buy jack. My clipper, the clipper I use in shaving today, I bought it online. So many things you buy, you will do anything. The way Nigeria used to be before that is stealing and stealing and stealing. They no longer steal because Nigeria is digital. Nobody carries money. You hardly can see any big man that has 100,000 naira cash. Everything, say, let me transfer to you. So no armed robbery, nothing. Maybe one thing or the other must have cost it. I don't want to give kudos to Yahoo people because the people that would have been the armed robbers, some of them are gone to Yahoo. So they are stealing from the internet. You know, so the problem. So Nigeria is a bright place. Yes, Nigeria is a very bright place.
Become digital, then stealing has become digital too.
Yes, everything is digitalized. So even people can be here and represent other people as a lawyer in another country. No, so Nigeria is a good place to live. In Nigeria, you don't need all these many laws. You don't need to write letter before you visit your brother. You don't need so much problem when you're passing the streets. All this is, everybody is free. If you go to other, come on Togo there. For a bricklayer to work, you have to get a work permit. In Togo, in Africa, you cannot just learn to make shoe. You carry your shoemaker, begin to go in the streets. You have to go and get work permit. In the place. But Nigeria, you just finish anything. You don't even learn. You enter the road. Even all the Okada and Keke drivers, nobody has gone to learn. Just buy the Keke and you enter the road and you make your money. And nobody asks you for tax. So now they're talking of personal income tax. That's before now has been reserved for workers, maybe in government and company workers. But Nigeria is a good place. We just few persons, but all I just want to advise the government, let there be willpower to fight these persons, our enemies. As soon as that one is done, I think Nigeria is a good place to stay.
All right, you've heard it from the Honorable. Nigeria is a good place to live. Just some people are trying to make it a treacherous place. And we hope the government do what must be done and rise up to the challenge and secure the lives of properties of individuals in this country. So we'll go on a very short break and when we return, we'll give you updates on the news around the country. Stay tuned.
At DSAG Engineering and Services, we anticipate, manage, and deliver. Since 2000, we have been a leading EPC company, ensuring customer satisfaction through quality service and timely delivery. With integrity, proficiency, and innovation at our core, we provide world-class solutions tailored to your needs. From engineering designs and construction to procurement, manpower outsourcing, and maritime supplies, DSAG delivers excellence. Partner with us today. Visit www.dsag.net or call +23 4807 254 8724. DSAG Engineering and Services. Anticipate, manage, deliver.
Nigeria hasn't always justified the faith of its people, but there comes a time when you are pushed to the wall and there's nowhere to go but up.
If we just decide in our hearts that we want to believe in Nigeria and we want to take steps every day to make this country a better place.
This is our dream, and a new Nigeria is that dream that we so much seek and desire.
The destiny of Nigeria is in our hands. We are the country. The country is us.
We are Nigeria.
We are that turning point generation. We are Nigeria. We are the future.
We are the future. We are the dream. We are the nation. We are part of this. Yes, we are so amazing. That's the least we shall be. At the heart of the nation, changing history. How can they say that we are finished? We have just begun. When we have nowhere else to run to, we have nowhere else to go. So get out of the way of the land of our dreams. We are the nation, we are part of this. Oh, oh. We are the nation, we are part of this. Whoa, carry the song, carry the sound. The future is here. The future is here. Goodbye yesterday, tomorrow is now for the taking. The future is here. The future is here. I am the future. I am the future. I am the dream. Whoa, I am the nation. I am part of this. Yes, I am so amazing. That's the least I shall be. The least I shall be. At the heart of the nation, changing history. How can they say that we are finished? We have just begun. When we have nowhere else to run. Nowhere else to run to. Nowhere else to go. Hey. Out of the land of my dreams. Oh, I am the nation. I am part of this. So get out of the way of the land of my dreams. I am the nation, I am part of this. Whoa, carry the song, carry the sound. The future is here. The future is here.
All right, welcome back to the concluding segment of this show this morning, and we'll take a quick look at what we have been making the rounds in the news, especially in the social media space this morning, between yesterday and this morning. And we start with the special session that happened on Tuesday, that was yesterday, where the lawmakers confronted the surge in kidnappings and attacks across Nigeria with Senator Dogua warning that the nation runs on blood and tears, and urging a halt to house business as a House of Assembly, Representative Dogua rather, urged a halt to house business until security improves. He also called the crisis political, non-religious or ethnic, and stressed it threatens the 2027 election. And the Deputy Speaker of the House, Benjamin Kalu, rejected shutting down proceedings, instead pushing for a new law to punish officials negotiating ransoms with bandits and Boko Haram, plus probes into past cases and stronger policing. Now, personally, just like our guest analyst mentioned this morning, saying people coming out to, because it's becoming an alarming thing. People just on ring light and put microphone, and they are saying negotiate with the government should negotiate, government should negotiate. Then you have interest. You have interest. If not, you would not be spewing such kind of rhetorics. People have killed. There is one that was so blatant that touched me and pissed me off. That happened, I think it was in Kwara State, if I'm not mistaken, where a assistant commissioner of police was killed by one of the bandit leader, and this man had the nerve to wear the uniform of this assistant commissioner of police that he killed everywhere, even wore the uniform to a peace meeting with the government and wore the uniform home. What are you now trying to tell these people? You are untouchable.
That, like, I believe what the bandits are trying to tell we Nigerians is that they are the one in charge.
So
because that is the narrative they are giving to us.
Exactly.
You get, they are untouchable, and they feel that the government can't do anything to them. Because tell me why you are going to negotiate or talk about peace talk with a bandit, for crying out loud.
So I like where the deputy speaker Benjamin Kalu is going. So we should push for a new law to punish officials negotiating ransom with bandits, because first of all, you don't negotiate with terrorists. It's a universal law, because you are whether you want to agree with it or not, you are financing them for their next crime. And that's the truth. When you negotiate with terrorists today, you are giving them the finance to continue the terrorism.
When that money gets finished, they'll attack again.
So I like where the deputy speaker went with this. All right, then we have security forces free 38 kidnapped churchgoers in Kwara without ransom. Yeah, the Nigerian, they say the DSS and the military use real-time tracking to monitor the abductors after the attack on the Christ Apostolic Church, Ishegun branch, and they contacted the group demanding the victims' freedom without paying the demanded 100 million naira.
100 million ransom.
And all 38 returned unharmed. The president has responded by ordering the forest to be condoned of air surveillances and community alerts
on the newspaper this morning.
So we saw that in the newspaper this morning also. I think it's a good one. But what I would have loved to hear with this story is, the people were rescued and the kidnappers, at least some get killed or arrested.
Arrested, exactly. It would have been. We didn't hear that, but in any way, we are grateful to God that they've returned.
So, like they were rescued. We're grateful that they were rescued. So it's a good thing that they were rescued. Then the 24 Nigerian schoolgirls, like the girls that were abducted by gunmen from the government girls comprehensive secondary school in Maga in November 17. But security forces also has rescued them unharmed on the 25th of November without paying any ransom. The president has praised the swift operation and ordered more action. I might not agree with swift.
Because tell me how bandits went to a school and captured like 25 students. How?
Yeah, and
walked away with it. How?
To their hideout, and no, in an area that is we have agreed is a hot zone for insecurity and terrorism. There was no military checkpoints,
nothing,
no police checkpoints. They just waltzed out, and 1 week later they released the girls, and they said swift.
Yes, and you are celebrating them.
They said it's swift operation. There was nothing swift about that. There is really nothing swift about that. We celebrate that these young girls
were rescued.
I celebrate that, but this is not kudos to the military, because this could have been, at best, stopped at the nick.
Yes.
Could have been nicked at the, because I live in Nigeria. I can't walk around with gun. I can't try it. You can't even walk around in this part of Nigeria with laptop without having evidence also that you are a legitimate your
owner
job,
not
just legitimate owner, that your job requires you to legitimately operate a laptop. You can't move around in this place with a laptop without somebody branding you a fraudster and wanting to see what you do with your laptop. Exactly. Now to talk of group of people carried people inside truck with heavy artillery of weapons, and they went freely, and 1 week later they released the girl. No one person was arrested, no one person was killed.
Nobody
the president
was
said
killed.
It's swift operation. There is nothing swift about that. Really nothing is swift about that. We thank God that they were released unharmed, but nothing is swift about that.
There was this video I saw on X where a lady I think, I don't know if you saw the video. Although it was on TikTok, she did this, their live stuff, live video. And a bandit joined, like she was actually begging the bandits, make una leave. You've not seen the video?
I love to see that.
She was begging them, I beg, make una leave Nigeria. Now, like and first thing that came to my mind was, so these bandits have TikTok accounts.
Are you sure it was not somebody cosplaying as a bandit?
It looks real to me. Like, I don't understand. I have the video here on X, and I was wondering, so bandit get TikTok accounts. You will see them.
They do have social media pages. They do have.
So why is it difficult to get them?
Well, like our guest said it's more of willpower than human ability. Because let's be honest, when I steal an iPhone today, and even from the first update I gave when the church goers, they said DSS monitored it real time. So meaning they tracked the devices these people were holding.
Oh.
But at every point in time they knew where these people were. That is what they are trying to do.
They just had to.
But it took
stay
1
back.
week for them to decide. And
they were making plans.
It sounded like he said they contacted. It sounded like they even made phone call because it sounded like they contacted
them.
Yeah,
okay.
And demanded the victims' freedom.
I beg, make una release them.
So somehow it's as much as I'm grateful that this were released, it smacks of a lot of complacency in our security apparatus because your story is they were contacted. For instance, the government holds peace talks with these bandits. Somebody contacts them. They have, they have a way of reaching
these people. Yeah.
You said you used real-time tracking. Do you know what it means to do real-time tracking? Every move you make, we are monitoring.
They are saying it.
So why are these people still existing if you can track real-time? So I
honestly,
think it's more.
But
it's more
come to think of it, then, why is it that it was after Trump has threatened to come to Nigeria, this whole thing increased?
I can't speak for that. I'm one of those who believe that it's more. I do not think it increased, though there was maybe some slight increment. But I think the major media outlets
was not reporting.
Yeah, they've actually been downplaying such stories.
Yeah.
Like the fact that the American government now put interest, it became news.
Yeah, I think so, because I remember I saw a lady, she did a video while she was preparing for a final exam, and the interesting thing was that people said under her comment section that how come this thing did not appear in the news? Bandits came to a community, they even killed people. She videoed it. I think something Zamfara's. Zamfara's, yeah. So she videoed it. Now, yeah. But it happened like some months back. Now is in the new boats. So, when it happened, it was not reported.
Now you're not getting stories of incidents that happened that were not even reported just because the American government are interested. So it is not like the thing escalated. There might be a little slight increment, but I think attention is being paid more. And even our federal government now is all the House of Assembly talk about it.
Everybody is talking about it.
Governors talk about it. The president is talking about it. So it's the only thing in the news. So it's now sounding like it increased. It's not necessarily that it increased, but it has actually been downplayed for a while. Okay. If you remember, during the time of Buhari, headsmen were on rampage. And at some point, they stopped talking about it on the news media.
Yeah.
So I think that is what is happening. Now, the other update we have is about the chief mediator, so to speak, alleged chief mediator for bandits and terrorists. Shegumi. He even paid a visit to bandit camps, so he knows where they are. And he mediated releases for the school children in 2021. He has argued that addressing poverty and neglect through dialogue, budget support, and gather integration offer a practical path forward. Banditry has long devastated states like Zamfara and Kaduna with kidnappings, killing, and farm raids. And despite past military efforts and amnesties, the score includes backing amnesty for IPOB leader Nnamdi Kanu, if remorseful.
Imagine.
Has met strong criticism from figures like Charlie Boy, who accuses him of sympathizing with criminals amid civilian suffering. Now, I agree with Charlie Boy. The idea of trying to be clear, I call it clever by half, because you are saying, oh, the reason why there is banditry and kidnapping is poverty. For God's sake, they're not the only people experiencing poverty in the country. Yeah. Like, even those of us that even have something like we can call a job, after 2-3 days in the beginning of the month, the money is finished. You've spent it. You spend the rest part of the month. Almost, I saw a post today on X that if you are earning ₦1 million a month, then you can call yourself middle class. So those people that earn less than ₦1 million a month, they are poor.
We are poor.
None of us have carried gun to kidnap any person. So if you are arguing that poverty, we agree. Nigerians are generally poor. Even those that have jobs are poor, because what they get from their job is not even enough to even pay transport to the job. People earn just to pay transport to go to work these days. But to now use that as an excuse
to start committing crimes, killing people,
murdering children, kidnapping women and children, butchering people. There is no excuse for that. So coming and saying that let's negotiate with them and address poverty, those are just
That is to say, if you are saying the government should negotiate with them, that means this is what they will be doing all the time to keep the peace of the nation. Is that what it's trying to say?
That the people come out of poverty, they continue it.
They will not come out of poverty. You've given them a job, commit a crime, they'll come, negotiate, then give them like few months, we'll go back again, they'll come back and negotiate, because that is it. If they don't take action.
Can you put the camera on me? I need to make a statement about this Sheikh, because I have tried several times to avoid talking about Sheikh Gumi. But I think I should say something about the Sheikh.
He's not the vice president.
The Sheikh is not the president of Nigeria. The Sheikh is not the vice president. He's not the governor. He's not the commander of Nigeria. He's not the minister. He's not the national security advisor. Neither is he the IG or the chief of defense staff. The Sheikh is a civilian just like me. He cannot go on air and be pleading causes for criminals who have been taking the life of civilians. If the government is serious about addressing this insecurity, I think the Sheikh should be a point they should start from. He should come and explain who these people are and why he is mediating or pleading their case for them. That is my 2 cents, because we cannot continue this irresponsible living we call life in Nigeria, where people just go and just for some little level they have begin to constitute mayhem and take lives and property at one time. Then somebody comes and start begging on their behalf. So if the government is serious, just like the way Nnamdi Kanu was picked, pick the Sheikh.
Pick him.
Let him go to court and defend the legality of his stance and statement. That is my own 2 cents. So let's continue with the updates. Nigeria DICON joint venture with D7G Production has unveiled the first batch of DG-103 rifles, an enhanced version of the AK-103 with a firing rate of 600 rounds per minute and a range of up to 400 meters. All units pass tests for Nigeria's armed forces and security agencies, with the CEO, Usman Chena, noting the rapid progress during an Abuja briefing. Now, this is a good one, because this effort supports the national self-reliance, targeting thousands of small arms monthly and expansion into drones by February 2026 at a Lagos new jetty. So this is a good one. Now we are now having locally assembled rifles. So it's a good one. It's really a good one. So I hope it's the right people that are managing this project. That's my fear. I hope the right people.
The thing is, you know how Nigerians can be. You know how Nigerians can be.
Yeah, but we cannot because people behave badly, we now choose not to progress. This is progress. in my view, this is progress. Now we can assemble bombs. Now we can assemble cars. We assemble guns. We refine our petroleum. There is progress. They should just address insecurity. I believe Nigeria will be fine. That is my 2 cents on that story.
Okay.
Then down here at home in Delta State, the Delta State Police has arrested the 28-year-old Tracy Wilson after the child's father found videos of her using sex toy on their 3-year-old daughter.
Yeah, I saw that thing.
Bruises, medical exams revealed bruises, ruptured hymen, and an STD infection.
Yeah.
Consistent with repeated abuse. Now, Wilson confessed during the questioning, and the child is now safe in an orphanage. While Wilson, who is pregnant, received bail ahead of hearings.
The thing is,
it's crazy. It's sad.
It is not everybody that are born to be parents.
Yeah.
If you know you cannot take care of a child, please don't bring a child into this world. Because what is this? How can you use sex toy on a 3-year-old girl?
But we have to move on because we're running out of time. Down to sports. Barcelona.
Hey God!
Ronaldo scored at home goal a corner in the 27th minute. Ronaldo was sent off just before halftime for a second yellow on Marc Cucurella. Then the teenage star Estavo William dazzled with a solo strike in the 55th minute in his third in the UEFA Champions League start before Liam Delap tapped in the third from Enzo Fernandez's assist. Cucurella earned the man of the match for shutting down Lamine Yamal. And if you do not understand what I just read, I just told you that Chelsea trashed 10-man Barcelona 3-0 in the Champions League.
That game shocked me. I wasn't expecting it.
I was really expecting it.
Like
myself included, I was surprised. I was like, really?
No. My mind was it will end like 1-1, and I was shocked to see 3.
It was 3-0.
3. How?
That team has really improved.
These people has fell off.
No, I don't think it's Barcelona that fell off. Barcelona has been doing fine this season. I think Chelsea really improved.
Okay.
Chelsea has really improved. Then it's up to entertainment. One of my favorite entertainer human being in the world, Michael Collins Ajere, aka Don Jazzy, celebrates his 43rd birthday today.
43rd?
Yeah, the 26th of November. It's not married, a small boy again.
He's not married.
He founded Maven Record in 2012, nurturing Afrobeat talents, boosting Nigerian music worldwide through mentorship and philanthropy.
Yeah.
If you don't know who we're talking about,
it's Don Jazzy now.
He's the owner of
Don
Maven
Jazzy,
Records,
okay.
the boss of people like Rema, Ariasta, Crayon. He was with the bands in Mohit days.
Yeah.
Wandeko
and
Dr. C.
Tiwa Savage.
In fact, the state of Nigerian music right now,
in fact,
we could boldly say
he's the godfather. He's the godfather.
Yeah, he pushed it to there. He's part of the people who really pushed it to there. So we say congratulations to the Don on his 43rd birthday, and wish him more success in his endeavors. And we need to call it a wrap. We need to call it a wrap this morning on TVM Express. Thank you for staying with us, and we hope you have the best of the day. Thank you.
This is TVM. TVM delivers breaking stories, global headlines, and the moments that matter. From exciting sports action to exclusive local events, we keep you connected. Celebrate our culture, people, and voices with powerful documentaries and inspiring stories. Experience premium entertainment, from trending music to urban lifestyle and beyond. Grow your spirit with life-changing messages and uplifting perspectives. Lead the way with bold conversations, fresh ideas, and thought-provoking shows. Wherever you are, whenever you want, watch TVM on all your devices. TVM, your world, your network. This is TVM. TVM delivers breaking stories, global headlines, and the moments that matter. From exciting sports action to exclusive local events, we keep you connected. Celebrate our culture, people, and voices with powerful documentaries and inspiring stories. Experience premium entertainment, from trending music to urban lifestyle and beyond. Grow your spirit with life-changing messages and uplifting perspectives. Lead the way with bold conversations, fresh ideas, and thought-provoking shows. Wherever you are, whenever you want, watch TVM on all your devices. TVM, your world, your network. This is TVM. TVM delivers breaking stories, global headlines, and the moments that matter. From exciting sports action to exclusive local events, we keep you connected. Celebrate our culture, people, and voices with powerful documentaries